Eagle County's open for the season with 200 acres and 7 lifts at Vail. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News. The snow guns have been cranking at Vail Mountain, covering 200 acres with just enough to ski and ride. Hannah Dixon with the resort.
7 lifts, 14 runs, I think. So a lot of space for people to, physically distance and just get out there and enjoy the snow.
Booting up in Vail Village this morning was a trio from Chicago.
We looked it up 2 days ago because we were planning on going to Keystone instead, and then saw Vail was opening, and yeah, we got a reservation pretty quick.
We caught up with a few Vail locals in the village, and they're not letting COVID restrictions kill the opening day mood. Not quite.
Kind of excited to get sliding, but bummed about how it might kind of hamper all the other fun activities involved with skiing.
And what happens if jobs disappear?
Sounds like with less work, there's more skiing.
That sounds pretty accurate too, but I lived here for 5 years. It's longer than anywhere else. I have no intent on leaving.
In Summit, tomorrow's a big day for Breckenridge when Peak 9 opens with Quicksilver, Snowflake, and the Super Connect. Rocky Chair opens on Peak 8. Today was opening day at Loveland Valley with carpets only for the public. 2 former Summit County residents are fighting for life after a serious car accident in Florida. The Summit Daily reports Joshua and Sam Lawrence, sons of Summit Fire and EMS Lieutenant Paul Lawrence, were T-boned earlier this month. Both suffered serious head and bodily injuries, and their father is asking for nothing more than prayers and support for local first responders. But if you want to donate, visit their GoFundMe page, searching Firefighter Sons Joshua and Sam. The Forest Service is finished with nearly 100 acres of clear cuts in the Golden Horseshoe and Breck's Wellington neighborhood. Colorado State Forestry also planted aspens there, a new one-of-a-kind experiment to slow pine growth and fight future wildfires. Work was paid for in part by voter-approved funds. Today at 5 o'clock, Summit issues a new health order with level red restrictions, banning social gatherings of any size and limiting vacation rentals to 10 people from just one household. Health Director Amy Wineland.
We need to do what we have to do now so we get to do what we want to do later. And I know that's really hard to hear. And I know that our business community is going to suffer it.
Effective 5 p.m. Sunday, restaurants close to in-person dining, most likely for the next 30 days. Curbside pickup and outdoor dining in tents are allowed, but Rob Lyon of Mountain Lion Cafe has another idea.
Well, what we're going to do is we'll have both doors open at each end of the restaurant and the kitchen door. It creates like a wind tunnel in there. It's going to be colder, so if you are going to come, just keep your jacket on. And it basically you're going to feel like you're outside, but you're inside.
Over in Eagle County, they're under level orange restrictions. And Dixon with the resort says Vail's reservation system is designed to manage any new limits on capacity.
All of our protocols were put in place so that if we need to scale back, with local regulations, we can do that.
The latest now on coronavirus and short-term rentals. At a virtual town hall meeting yesterday, property owners wanted to know what defines a household. Wineland.
One household only for lodging, and that includes only people who are currently living together.
Then there's the loophole of COVID pods, where multiple families spend time together before a vacation to count as a household. Public health nurse Lauren Gilbert calls this a bold but futile move.
We see this a lot in our high-density housing, and it really is extremely hard for these families because some people end up having to quarantine for 2 months because they just keep getting re-exposed.
Summit County's latest infection rate is 1,068 per 100,000 people. To reach level orange, we need to hit 350. In sports, Women's World Cup ski racing is back this weekend for slalom in Levi, Finland. Mikaela Shiffrin is on the start list with 4 other Americans. Opening race is tomorrow. And in local sports, brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency, Summit High Football is playing Thompson Valley away tomorrow, their 3rd new opponent in less than a week. And for now, that game is still a go. Phil Lindeman, Krystal, 93 News.